weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Ready up. 42, nice 42. Switch up, switch up. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. He's checking, he's checking.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Derrick Henry, and he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Lawrence. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch the safety creep. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Look at me. Go. Fight.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Watch it. You got tight right there. Leo. Check your hot read. Spit.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Watch QB drop. Hatch it. Hero 15. Motion. Whip. Watch the whip. 15. Watch it. He's got it.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now he's flushed out left. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Raiders' 42-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
He's crashing. He's checking.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, 57, 57. Mike, 55.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Max Crosby drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On first down, Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for Foster Moreau. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Back to the air on 2nd down. Lawrence. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it was to bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. And this is
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Now a loose football. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a 1st down. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Check, 42's the mark. Check. 42's the mark.
Ready? To throw again. Lawrence. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Now the ball comes loose. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We want it. Come to my world. Check 50. Check 50.
Go on.
Henry running right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Watch the shoot. Check 43. Alert 3. Alert 3. Showing up.
Rock it. Be careful.
To throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
Go. Hello.
Mike 42. Watch the run.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence on the catch is Duke Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Room here to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Joker. Check it backer. Check 4.
Go out.
Running from the gun with Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Bravo.
Check 42's the mark.
Now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. The end result, 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Check 26. Hey, Sam off.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, exit.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
You. 942. You ain't going nowhere. Tighten up.
Hey, lock it.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Eli Apple on the coverage.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Buying time, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The rookie there defensively to knock it away, Trayvon Mullen. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. Clearly. Farrell. And it'll be 4th down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Set, ready, to 50, plant.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Switch. Hey, look 3. Slam. Twist.
On the ball. Hard. Spike.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Last stop.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Check 6 guys. Bang, 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 bang. Check 13. Check 13. Rush in.
Look at me. Score. Score. Leo.
Check 3.
Check it.
Again, it's Henry.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Number 53. Mike 53. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Man. Score.
Under 10. Let's go.
On third down, Henry. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Rock it.
And the blitz does come. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go. 60 outlaw.
Hey, man. Watch the booth. Check 52. Big dash.
Let's go.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hold the look.
Throwing now is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Attack!
First and 10
Let's pick it
at
up.
the
It's
43
outside, guys.
yard line.
Outside. Let's get off the...
And again, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That's good for 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Clelin Ferrell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Play it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be a...
Go out. Undercut that.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you.
Here's 2nd and 8. He gets this one to Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
He's coming. He got double up. He's checking. Hey, lock it. Check. 25, check 25.
They'll give Henry another shot. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Hey, Charlie. You rush. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Check. Hey.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
We got work.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Looking to throw. Lawrence looking middle, and that's complete. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 85 yards. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
They don't want keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mahomes now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, a screen to Bell. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Watch the safety creep. Come back. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 15. Why? Who? 56.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Bell running on first down, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders picking. Oh, no, he lost the football.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Hey, check 24, check 24. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Look at me. Go. Shoot.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And Derrick Henry all alone. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the Let's
go. Let's go.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Switch. 56 to Mike, boys.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Open man is Ross, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Strong right. Attack. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. 15.
Now Mahomes. Going for a right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. Hey, Ridley. Whip. Watch the whip. Yellow. He's coming.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ridley. Watch the twist.
Back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
15 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
56. In your face.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Attack. 57, let's go. 56. Hey, defense, let's go. 56. Mike, 56.
One final try from Mahomes. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.